Villains aren't just there to be defeated. They twist stories, break heroes, and sometimes steal the whole spotlight. In Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, the big three, some villains didn't just challenge the protagonist. They shaped entire arcs, left scars, shook fandoms, and became legends. So let's count down the top 10 most legendary villains in the big three universe, starting from the bottom and climbing into chaos. If you're into this madness, go ahead and subscribe. You won't regret it. Kicking off at number 10 is Akainu, One Piece. The man who turned justice into fear. He didn't whisper threats, he followed through. Akainu killed Ace, fought Whitebeard, and burned his way to the top of the Marines. Hesitation is weakness. Mercy is betrayal. He's the terrifying side of justice, uncompromising and relentless. Cold, unshakable, brutal. Not flashy, but his destruction can't be ignored. Sliding in at number 9, it's Ulquiorra, Bleach. The Espada who didn't need rage, just silence. Calm, controlled, and completely void. He crushed Ichigo physically and mentally, all with a dead stare. No anger, no joy, just hollow wondering what it means to feel. His second release form? Nightmare Fuel. When he faded, he left something darker than hate. Emptiness. A villain that whispers instead of screams, hitting harder. Next up at number 8 is Orochimaru, Naruto. A villain you can't kill, only delay. The twisted genius of Naruto's world. He betrayed his village, experimented on kids, and swapped bodies to chase immortality. Obsessed with knowledge, no matter the cost. Twisted, brilliant, lurking in shadows. Orochimaru doesn't disappear. He waits. When he returns, he brings something disturbing. Holding down number 7 is Crocodile, One Piece. Luffy's first real wall. Before Enies Lobby or Kaido, there was Crocodile. He ran Alabasta from behind the curtain, sparked a war, nearly buried our boy twice. He outsmarted Luffy. Even after losing, he came back stronger. In the underworld, with bigger plans. Not the strongest, but pure dominance. Smart, slick, always dangerous. The Desert King never left. Coming in at number 6 is Yuach, Bleach. The man who saw every future and destroyed the ones he didn't like. Leader of the Quincy. A living cheat code. Not just defeating enemies, erasing them entirely. He wiped out captains, rewrote fate, scared even Aizen. If Aizen's cautious around you, you're terrifying. Yuach wanted domination of all existence. Yeah, that Aizen. Crashing into number 5 is Doflamingo, One Piece. Warlord, underworld king, straight up sadist. Flamboyant, charismatic, unhinged. Pulled strings behind world events, smiling through his shades. Broke people and entire countries. Even his family wasn't safe. Doffy wasn't just evil, he was having fun. He laughed through chaos and made others dance. Breaking into number 4 is Pain, Naruto. He didn't just attack the leaf, he leveled it. Pain wasn't after war, he wanted peace by making the world suffer. Understanding came through pain. He floated over the village, calm and silent, destroying it in one move. Not a flex, a lesson. For a moment we believed him too. Even Naruto struggled to deny it. At number 3, standing tall in chaos, is Blackbeard, One Piece. From nobody to Yonko. Fast. Only one with 2 devil fruits. Betrayed Whitebeard, handed Ace over. Stole powers that should have killed him. Dangerous not just for power but for playing dirty. And winning. He's piracy's worst and smartest. Unpredictable. Unstable. Always one step ahead. Storming into number 2 is Madara Uchiha, Naruto. A one-man apocalypse, he dropped meteors, laughed off armies, challenged gods. Made armies useless with a glance. Not just wanting to rule, wanted to fix the world through illusion. For a terrifying moment, almost did. Feared and respected. A villain whose entrance ends hope instantly. And finally sitting comfortably at number 1, Aizen, Bleach. The man who planned it all from the start. Tricked Soul Society, evolved into something godlike. Never lost cool. Made betrayal look graceful. Every twist, every battle. Already predicted. 5 steps ahead all the time. Even sealed away, still in charge. Aizen isn't just a villain, he's the blueprint. The calm in the storm. the god behind the curtain. You don't fight Aizen, you play his game. Honourable mentions: Toby with manipulations, Kabuto in Sage mode, NL, Thunder God, who nearly wiped Skypiea. All dangerous, all wild. But these 10, they defined villainy in the big three like no others. Subscribe for more anime chaos, because in the big three, the villains, they aren't just part of the story, they become the story.